Hello everybody, welcome back to another Wingit Advance Wars replay review. It's been a while since I recorded one of these. Especially been a while since I actually recorded one and didn't just stream it. So hi, we're doing new content. This is coming back, as I said. So I'm going to start recording some of these. This is very loud in my ear, sorry about that. But I don't know how loud it's going to be for all you, because I can have it backward noise on me, but whatever. Anyways, we're going to be doing me versus Cryo Goose, friend of the stream, on Stolen Moments and Advance Wars by Web. I am playing Rachel and my opponent's playing Lash. Now, this was pre-patch, so Rachel's missiles weren't changed to how they are now. I don't really get the nitty-gritty, because I'm not that good to really say, but anyways, basic overview of characters. Rachel gains +1 to repairs on her bases and her cities, but she does still have to pay out, so while you do get back in the fight faster, you are paying out that extra money. You don't just get stuff for free. They don't give away free things for Advance Wars. Her level 1 power is Lucky Last, setting her attack up for her luck damage from like 0 to 10 to like 0 to like 30. Which is pretty okay if you're about to get in a big cuffle for Scruffle. It's not a bad option to have, all that extra damage. Because you get just free damage on top of everything. And her superpower, that's where a real moneymaker comes in. That's when you get Covering Fire. Drops 3 3x3 missiles, doing 3 damage to every unit that they hit. 3 aims for HP, value, and infantry. So while it can be baited at a fairly okay amount, but when you don't get a chance to bait them properly, ooh, Rachel pays out good money. Anyways, Lash, one of my other favorite COs. I really like Lash. She's fun. She's very simple in design. She gets +10 attack per terrain star, so every time she's sitting on defensive terrain, she gets a little boost. She sits on planes. Congratulations, you're fighting Von Bolt on a road. Oh man, she's sitting on a forest. Congratulations, you're fighting Storm on a road from Advance Wars 2. Just gets a +10. She gets the same amount of attack she would defense. Well, defense is better. It does help, especially when like holding properties down, defending her base. She can put missiles on properties, or rockets on properties. Just start popping shots for like +30 attack, so that's going to take down most everything. Anyways, her little power is Terrain Tactics, allowing her to basically become Storm for a day. Doesn't matter. Terrain is irrelevant. Everything costs 1 for her, unless it's snowing, but if you're gonna be fighting Olaf, don't be picking Lash. The only time I really see this like really becoming relevant is during if you're playing with like random weather on. But I'm gonna be honest, you don't really play with random weather on all that often. Sorry, moving up to like something I feel like actually listening to. There we go. But yeah, but our big thing, because you don't really use her normal power all that often, you can get some couple good plays with it, but the real moneymaker with Lash is her superpower, known as Prime Tactics. Effectively giving her the same boost you get on Terrain Tactics, but doubles all terrain stars. So yeah, she gets a massive firearm power increase. And it also makes her uniquely good at capping HQs. But I'll be honest, this match is pretty old, so I don't remember exactly how this plays, but let's just get on with it and play on, because I don't got all day. So infantry on both sides. Immediately rushing the base, which makes sense, because 1, 2, 3, you couldn't get there if you can't cap this property. So this makes 100% logical sense. Go for that base early. Good stuff. So early infantry, I do the same thing. I mirror it. Go after that base, other property. Starting to cap some stuff, nice and easy. Go for my airport. Now, Lash doesn't actually get a bonus from airports. Or her air units don't get bonuses because they don't actually get terrain stars. Sorry, phone went off. It's been a while. You're going to get some stuff recording of these. But I'm going to try to bring this stuff back, along with like solo fighting game matches I used to do. Because I want to bring this kind of content back to the channel. Every Saturday, ideally, that I'm not streaming. So yeah, we got a nice little battalion of blue infantry down there. Let's see what we do. Built the early transport copter. Now, I've shown I'm not like a huge transport guy. Although I do love this little bit of movement tech. So he has his infantry, he builds a transport, and because how the transports work in Advance Wars by Web, loads up, unloads on the same turn. Builds another infantry, that one's gonna hop in next turn. Beautiful transport movement. Fantastic transport movement. So relatively mirroring similar. I don't know if I build a transport copter. I don't think I do. Because I'm not a huge transport guy. Yeah, I skipped the transport copter. So let's see how this plays out. Now he's going to get an early economic advantage, which could be fairly helpful with that. was not what I was expecting. But you still get some interesting transport movement here. So, I mean, granted, this is kind of unnecessary transport movement. Really, at that point, you're kind of splitting hairs on your gas and junk, but, like, it's kind of cool looking, I'll admit it. Because either way, you're still going to reach these things in the same amount of speed anyways. But it just looks cooler. So now I'm going to be curious what they're going to do with the transport copter at that point. Infantry tank and skips a base. That's a little worrying, because usually you don't want a base skip, but it makes sense he's going to want to do that, considering, hey, I have fat stacks. I'm probably going to build a transport copter. A little late, Wingit, but I suppose that's fine. Build an infantry. I don't have to base skip anything, so that's good. So we're going to be soon getting into some engagements. Stuff moving around in the usual spots. Makes sense. Tank's coming out. I did put my tank in a... I did put it in a more offensive position to come start taking control over here. And while he did his on the bottom, which is good and bad. I would have preferred, I think, at this point, maybe to put the tank on the bottom, just to be able to, hey, tell him, hey, fuck off. But we'll see. They do build the artillery, which is another unit I have not been really using till recently. Been attempting to use them more. They're pretty cool. Well, it's mostly because I'm also like, just now getting back into advanced, so we're transporting units up. So we're pretty much going to have a constant steady supply of infantry. And we get the battlecopter, the Bopter. My best friend. I love Bopters. Getting our caps now. See, Cryo is way in the lead on caps. I'm falling behind economically terribly right now, which is very scary right now. Now, if it wasn't a person I knew, I probably would have just gave up. Just like, nah, I don't feel like dealing with this. This is too bad. Fantastic shot on that infantry and gets the kill. More infantry coming out. And a battlecopter of their own. Cool stuff. So getting those caps, capping out. Slowly evening out the playing field of money. Bringing my battlecopter down there. And I'm building a preemptive anti-air up top. Just in case they decide to bring the battlecopter up top. It just kind of wards it away. Anti-air also makes fantastic infantry removal. Infantry be gone, we have battlecopter. This was a terrible infantry play. This guy's not making it home for Christmas. Decide to block up the spot, because hey, we can just see on the way, transport copters are fairly annoying to remove if you don't have anti-air or helicopters or anything of your own. Go for the swing here, which isn't the worst play, considering nothing can swing on it, so I'm like, I'll take the free shot. It also gets my tank a little more down for threatening. So we'll see how it plays. Sorry, still getting over a little bit of cold, but doing relatively fine. Yeah, infantry runs back, gets their swing, kills it. I don't agree with this order. I probably would have swung with the tank first, if I'm being honest. Just because you're here, you might as well. Transport's moving out. Where are we going to? Capping the comm tower, makes sense. He's going to hop right in that transport copter and get moved ahead. With a maximum movement range, perfect. So we got a little infantry wall here going. Pretty good, not bad. I need to get better infantry walls myself, but not too bad. We're doing fine, I think. We're doing okay. I'm only 3 units behind, not too bad. Going a bit aggressive with my battlecopter. But then again, nothing they can do actually can hit me, so we're doing just fine there. I figured, take out the tank and get some free damage on it. Make them have to go take it back and tax it if they want it back, if they want to heal it. Or go after and kill it on my own. Build a little infantry wall over here for my infantry. Please tell me I finished the wall right. I don't just leave it there buck naked, right? Oh, Mama, why'd you leave it butt naked? You could have had that. Why would you do that? You could have put one of those, like, infantry that's just kind of sitting around, like, bam, over here. Or him. I mean, I get you want this property cam both, but, like, this is going to be a weak expansion. Considering bop, but then again, I guess I do have my anti here to ward anything off, so... Well, they can't interrupt it. I can say, hey, fuck off. It looks like I'm kind of trying to give them an ultimatum, like, which one do you want? Do you want the bottom cap or the top cap? But I honestly think they're gonna get both, if I'm being honest. Yeah, they're gonna get that one. Kills that off entirely. And because I didn't guard my area properly, they can also interrupt that upper cap and slow it down. Let's see what they do. Anything? No, they just left it. Okay, I get that top property. Cool. Going around there ready to fight for that property, but it's not gonna be easy versus Lash, considering she has that attack advantage on that property, so I'm in a world of pain there. But I do end up getting my property, which is fairly nice. And they're getting more tanks down there. Triple tank on the bottom. Quadruple tank, actually, because the tank on the HQ, I didn't even see that. How am I looking on tanks? I think I'm looking pretty well. 3 versus 4, so not too bad behind. I should probably look into building a medium tank. Sorry, still getting over a cold, like I said, so kind of bleh. Back out of bat, abandoning. Figured, like, let's abandon back the fight. Even though I went and swung with this anyways, which is kind of very questionable at best. Why would you do this? If you're gonna abandon the fight, why go swing with him? Tank's moving out to kind of help guard and build another anti-air. Anti-air's moving down, just so I can guess. I guess to make it so I can use my anti-air in both areas. Battlecopter, transport copter movement going insane. Nice and cool. I like it a lot. More transport boosts, even though they're not like the most necessary thing in the world. Maybe it's just I'm bad and don't really know the subtlety of like what I'm gonna see here. Oh, why this is a fantastic idea. I just think it looks cool. Is why I think some people do it. Now, thankfully, a lot of his infantry is damaged, so he's gonna have a harder time capping. At least slows it down. He's built another artillery. I really need to start using some of the artilleries a little more because they're pretty damn good units. Moving on up, getting out of there. My tank there, ready to fight. Getting my infantry out there to keep walling out. The problem is, since I don't have any artillery, my wall isn't nearly as scary. Go for the steel! Take the steel of the century! Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this one up, that guy right there. Ready to come down, zoop, mine, bitch. I got my infantry back in the packet. Then I finally build an artillery, okay. Infantry and anti-air, cool. We're kind of mass-producing units right now, which is not a bad option, but I do think I should soon invest into something a little more quality, because Lord knows I'm gonna need it. Move my tank on the city just to kind of prevent Lash from getting it, and I think it keeps it out of the range of some of the stuff, although I feel like I'm gonna get smacked right here. No, I'm just barely out of range of good, so until we get a terrain attack, it's not getting anything. But that does kill my infantry on that city, so again, a little bit bleeding, gets a really good shot on my anti-air, makes me big sad. Kills it off entirely, big depresso, drink an espresso. Thankfully, I have another anti-air coming in anyways, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not a good situation, because this anti-air can whoop, walk over there and bop it, but I'm going to be in a world of pain for that tank, because the tank's just going to kill it off. And as you can see, they're getting fairly aggressive with their wall. They're kind of bleeding into my territory, but I do have the income lead, which is fairly nice, so we get a small little lead right there. This is kind of a shitty situation, because it's going to park right here and just take over this base. Especially with that plus 20 firepower, it's just going to be basically impossible to get if I don't get it now. Which I don't think I'm going to get, so gotta be careful. Now, my backline's pretty fairly capped. I noticed Cryo is missing one of their backline properties, which I miss a lot of the time too, so I can't be too mad, but then again, I am missing this backline property, but Where's tank, infantry, artillery? Didn't swing. I feel like that's a misclick. That has to be a misclick. I refuse to believe that's what he actually intended to do. So I figured, fuck it, let's start swanging, boy. Bop 'em. Rock 'em, sock 'em, robots. Digging my way in there for what? I dug my way in there and got nothing. I mean, I can go swing at this and kill this, but that means whatever comes in is just going to die. This was a very questionable attack. At least if you ask me, yeah, I take the easy battlecopter figure. Get rid of it, it's worth it. So I just kind of killed some infantry, which is cool, but I'm going to be getting bopped back pretty hard, so I think that was a very questionable attack in my personal opinion. Get rid of that infantry property, capping, doing good, using some of my income advantage, backing up. Moving the tank on up, not bad, but yeah, we're about to get blasted. Yeah, fucking Biden blast. Bang! Dead. Dead. So, not a very good engagement. I did weaken a lot of the army, and I did kill like 2 to 3 infantry, so that's not the worst thing in the world, but it's still not great. Yeah, anti-air takes on my anti-air, which is not good. I'm losing units front, right, and center, which really sucks. But I am almost to my covering fire, which will help out a lot. Double anti-air and infantry, not bad. They're definitely noticing I'm spamming at copters. And just again, anti-air is good to have. They're good at clearing infantry. So bop, bop. Go in there. Take a nice little crack at the artillery. Not bad. I don't see an anti-air in sight, so we're taking a shot on that tank. Because then you can't counter back. A little questionable, but figure get the first strike. But the problem is you have nothing backing up that first strike, so it's going to heal up to 7-8 next turn. and mollywop you back. So that was a bad tank shot, I think. But either way, covering fire time. Where did we land? Ooh, big shot down here in this little army right here. And lowered this army a bit. Now, I did get some friendly fire, so cue the Wingit classic blow himself up joke, but either way, I think it works out. Oh, don't get the anti-air kill, which is lame. Kill the tank, go for the anti-air, kill it off. Transport copters moving up infantry, ready to shoot. Got my artillery in spot because I don't got much to fight back with. Kill that artillery. So that covering fire really did I think it's going to do a fair amount of damage over time. While the immediate effects don't feel super apparent, I think over time of like really killing this push is really helpful. Considering I want to say I got like the infantry in the value meter. Might have been, no, I think infantry and health and value was up top, which I think is really freaking strong. So continuing their caps up, moving on up. Suffered a big casualty in their infantry. Just kind of taking it's not ready to pop a prime text because like there's no real reason to right now. You're in a pretty good spot. Still swinging on that counter up to heal. Now, does I think my artillery gets to stay safe for this turn, so it should be able to crack a lack on that infantry hiding up there. So yeah, they gotta retreat now. It's like, hey, we're in too bad of a spot. Get back. Now that anti-air is there, so it kind of sucks, but built a mech. Interesting. I'm curious to see the mech going for some high value engagements. Because I feel like Lash does get a fair amount out of mechs, but she doesn't get like the full benefit of mechs. Because like her powers give her the natural like terrain ignoring that mechs kind of do already. So like while it helps, it's not like the most important thing. Yep, take a nice little crack-a-lack, like I said, on that. Going for some shots, kill that infantry. Do we kill that 1 HP or do we leave him there to foolhardy? Kind of a foolhardy play. I honestly think I might have left the 1 HP infantry there now instead of just killing it, because it wasn't going to do much anyways. It's just, but it would preserve the HP, but then that infantry's right over there. You're gonna la-dee-da-dee death over to you, because you're on a road, you're unprotected as hell, your pants are down, and you're just gonna get shot. Stopping the caps over there, not bad. I'm backing my tank up, just in case, because hey, prime tactics are coming up soon. Backing up, because we know anti-air is down there. Holding my little base, let's see what they do. Going for more captures, mechs moving out, infantry's getting his shots. Going far in with that anti-air. See, anti-air, fantastic infantry being on. Put that on a can. Now, unfortunately, we did smack the transport copter for a bunch, but because transport copters don't like matter, as long as they're still at 1 HP, they can still technically do their job. They're just more vulnerable. So really, it doesn't matter how much damage you really do to a transport copter unless you kill it, in my opinion. It's not to say don't ever take shots at the transport copters, but not nearly as important. So they're still galloping up down there, powering up, but because Cryo's been sitting on his power, I'm starting to build my next power, getting it ready. Now, granted, I say it like I'm super far into it. I'm at like the very beginning of the power, so nothing too bad. Moving on up, moving my units out. Balcopter's popping out, and we're actually closing in on unit counts. So they're only at 26, I'm at 24, so we're doing pretty good. Covering my units. Balcopter over there to cause some trouble. Tank, getting a crack. Getting a lack. Whacking the artillery, not bad. Doing some good guarding. Kill that infantry. Oh, it barely lives. Unfortunate. Yep, building the usual builds. Sorry. I apologize. But tank, battlecopter, infantry, not bad. A good lineup. The anti-air does unfortunately get the shot, but that's life. Artillery gets a shot, tank gets a shot. That's unfortunate. Mechs moving around. Going to defend the base, which makes sense. Mechs are pretty good defenders. Usually, depending on your base layout, considering they can just kind of chill. Not the worst, but I still question it, but eh. Well, actually, no. With the plus 40 attack power, that's going to do a lot of damage, so never mind, you're good. Walking around to heal, moving their units around. I'm slowly giving that income advantage, that 2,000 every turn, slowly helping out. But I still haven't built anything heavy. I'm just kind of like spamming out units. Get back to this. Sorry about that. Anyway, tank going out there, causing trouble on their infantry. Because I just don't want them to get any caps or flip any property. Because I like having my income advantage. Again, still sticking with spam. Double tank and infantry this time, so we finally get that extra 2,000 pay off. go around, hang on their comm tower, and take a shot. Comm towers don't give defense, do they? Oh, they do. Never mind. You can tell it's been a while then. Take out the anti-air. Not bad. The dude with that 9 HP are down there who's gonna cause issues for me, but not the worst. Taking some little free cracks on him. Kind of bad spot for my arch anti-air to do it, but we're just kind of shooting him down. Giving another ultimatum shot like, hey, stop my infantry or stop these guys. But then again, they should have the units where it doesn't matter. They can stop anyways, but we'll see. I'm trying to be like, ooh, make them choose. Prime tactics time. What do we get? Kill my tank. Not bad. Doesn't kill the tank. That's unfortunate. That's a terrible roll. Tries for it. Gets it. There goes my copter. Bop. Ooh, that hurts. Ooh. Ooh. Kablamo. Ooh, that hurts. Plus 80. And because of their day-to-day power, plus 90, actually. It's crazy. There goes another battlecopter. So I think that was a not terrible time tactics, but I feel like I don't know. It sort of feels like it's too late to really use. Ow! I say, oh, it's too late to... Frickin' ow! Taking their shots, getting their licks, not bad. I don't know, I hope you all enjoy these coming back. I'm wanting to do them again, so... This should be like the third or fourth one to go out today. For this month, so we should be good. But I do get another property, which increases my value lead by another 1,000. So we're getting 3,000 up a turn, which is pretty nice. At that point, I can afford mechs, but I really don't care to use mechs. Covering fire, didn't even notice it. Let's see where we land. Ooh, double down here on the bottom ratio again. So the bottom force gets stopped again, which sucks. Do a little bit of damage around the base, but I don't really care too much about that. But the bottom force getting stopped again is really crazy. Bop, bop, dead, dead. Moving out, going to heal. Moving back out. Build my little team over down there. Take a nice little shot. Now, they are still sitting under shoot power, so everything's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. Get their nice shots. Kill my... Ooh! That's unfortunate, by the way. That really sucks. Nope, your unit dies. Get fucked, idiot. And then the infantry comes and finishes it off, thankfully. Cryo is never lucky, as we've learned. Builds a mech, not bad. Especially if you're rocking a transport copter, a mech is always helpful. Killing infantry with my tanks, which means I think I'm in a fairly good spot. Yeah, I'm in the unit count lead by the time they end. That's never fun. So I think things are swinging back into my pendulum through some really lucky and good covering fires. Take their shots, get their kills. Killing that. We're making some aggressive plays, but then again, the anti-air is going to kill my battlecopter anyways, so... Well, then we're going to kill it anyways, but throwing it down here is kind of like, it feels a little silly, but considering my anti-air could have done the job, but whatever. There's worse things I could do. I have plenty of anti-airs around, battlecopters around, so we're doing good. Finally healing up my transport copter, because it's low on fuel. Taking them shots, moving some units back, covering some guards. Taking care of the 1 HP. Finally build the classiest boy, the medium tank. It's here to stay. Let's see what we do. 29 versus 20, and they resign. Fair enough, that far behind. It was gonna be tough. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Like I said, I've been wanting to do these again, so we're gonna make some more videos. So expect more Advance Wars and some fighting game solo review stuff. Like some more recorded content coming soon. For now, thank you for watching. Bye.